The story of the invention of ultra-durable material production technology. The story of the invention of super-strong materials manufacturing technology is a fascinating one that has revolutionized many industries. In this article, we will explore the history and development of super-strong materials manufacturing technology. The development of super-strong materials manufacturing technology began in the early 20th century, with the discovery of new materials and manufacturing techniques. One of the earliest breakthroughs was the development of steel alloys, which combined different metals to create stronger and more durable materials. In the 1950s and 1960s, the development of high-strength composites and polymers further revolutionized the manufacturing industry. These materials combine strength and durability with lightweight and flexible properties, making them ideal for a wide range of applications. Another major breakthrough in the development of super-strong materials manufacturing technology was the discovery of carbon fibers in the 1970s. Carbon fibers are incredibly strong and lightweight, making them ideal for use in aerospace, automotive, and sporting goods industries. In the 1990s and 2000s, the development of nanotechnology and advanced manufacturing techniques further advanced the field of super-strong materials manufacturing technology. These technologies allowed for the creation of materials with unprecedented strength and durability, such as graphene, which is 200 times stronger than steel. The development of super-strong materials manufacturing technology has had a profound impact on many industries. In the aerospace industry, super-strong materials have allowed for the development of lighter and more fuel-efficient aircraft. While in the automotive industry, they have enabled the production of lighter and more durable cars. In the sporting goods industry, super-strong materials have allowed for the development of stronger and more durable equipment, such as tennis rackets and golf clubs. In the construction industry, super-strong materials have enabled the construction of taller and more complex structures, such as skyscrapers and bridges. However, the development of super-strong materials manufacturing technology has also raised ethical and environmental concerns. The production of these materials can be energy-intensive and may involve the use of harmful chemicals and processes. To address these concerns, manufacturers are exploring new sustainable manufacturing processes and materials. This may involve using renewable energy sources, reducing waste and emissions, and developing new materials that are biodegradable and non-toxic. One of the most promising applications of super-strong materials manufacturing technology is in the field of renewable energy. Super-strong materials can be used to create more efficient and durable wind turbines, solar panels, and other renewable energy systems. For example, the use of super-strong materials in wind turbines can increase their durability and efficiency, allowing them to generate more energy over a longer period of time. This can help to reduce the cost of wind energy and make it more competitive with traditional energy sources. Another promising application of super-strong materials manufacturing technology is in the field of medical devices. Super-strong and lightweight materials can be used to create more durable and comfortable medical devices, such as prosthetics and implants. In addition, the use of super-strong materials in medical devices can also reduce the risk of complications and increase the lifespan of the devices, improving patient outcomes and reducing the need for replacement surgeries. The future of super-strong materials manufacturing technology is also likely to be shaped by advances in digital manufacturing and artificial intelligence. Digital manufacturing technologies, such as 3D printing, can enable the rapid and efficient production of complex parts and components, while artificial intelligence can help to optimize the design and manufacturing process. Another important consideration for the future of super strong materials manufacturing technology is the development of new sustainable and environmentally friendly materials. Manufacturers are exploring new materials that are biodegradable, non-toxic, and can be produced using renewable energy sources. In addition, manufacturers are also exploring new recycling and repurposing strategies for super strong materials to reduce waste and maximize the lifespan of these materials. One of the biggest challenges of super strong materials manufacturing technology is the high cost of production. Many of these materials require specialized equipment and processes that can be expensive to develop and maintain. To address this challenge, manufacturers are exploring new cost-effective manufacturing techniques and materials. This may involve using alternative materials or developing new techniques that can reduce the cost of production while maintaining the strength and durability of the materials. Another challenge of super strong materials manufacturing technology is the potential for environmental harm. Many of these materials require the use of toxic chemicals and may have a significant environmental impact. To address this challenge, manufacturers are exploring new environmentally friendly materials and manufacturing processes. This may involve using biodegradable materials, reducing waste and emissions, and developing new processes that are less harmful to the environment. Another challenge of super strong materials manufacturing technology is the potential for safety concerns. These materials may be extremely strong and durable, but they may also be brittle or prone to failure under certain conditions. To address this challenge, manufacturers are exploring new testing and validation techniques to ensure the safety and reliability of these materials. This may involve conducting rigorous testing and analysis to identify potential weaknesses and develop strategies to address them. Despite these challenges, the opportunities of super strong materials manufacturing technology are significant. These materials have the potential to revolutionize many industries, from aerospace and automotive to medical devices and renewable energy. In addition, the development of super strong materials manufacturing technology has the potential to create new jobs and drive economic growth. The demand for these materials is likely to continue to grow as industries seek to improve the durability, efficiency, and sustainability of their products. One industry that has seen a significant impact from the development of super strong materials manufacturing technology is the automotive industry. The use of super strong materials has allowed for the creation of lighter, more fuel-efficient vehicles with improved safety features. For example, the use of high-strength steel and aluminum alloys has allowed automakers to reduce the weight of vehicles without sacrificing safety or durability. In addition, the use of carbon fiber has allowed for the creation of even lighter and stronger vehicle components, such as frames and body panels. Another industry that has seen a significant impact from the development of super strong materials manufacturing technology is the aerospace industry. The use of super strong materials has allowed for the creation of lighter, more efficient aircraft with improved safety features. For example, the use of carbon fiber and other advanced materials has allowed for the creation of aircraft with improved fuel efficiency and reduced emissions. In addition, the use of super strong materials has allowed for the creation of stronger and more durable aircraft components, such as wings and fuselages. The renewable energy industry has also seen a significant impact from the development of super strong materials manufacturing technology. The use of super strong materials has allowed for the creation of more efficient and durable wind turbines and solar panels.
How does ultralight aircraft production technology work? Super lightweight aircraft manufacturing technology has revolutionized the aviation industry by enabling the creation of aircraft that are lighter, more efficient. and more environmentally friendly than traditional aircraft. This technology involves the use of advanced materials, such as carbon fiber composites and titanium alloys, and innovative manufacturing techniques to create aircraft that are stronger and lighter than ever before. The operation of super lightweight aircraft involves several key considerations. One of the most important considerations is maintenance. Because super lightweight aircraft are often made from advanced materials that require specialized maintenance, it is important to have a comprehensive maintenance program in place to ensure that the aircraft remains in optimal condition. This may involve regular inspections, repairs, and replacement of components, as well as the use of specialized equipment and tools. In addition, it is important to ensure that maintenance personnel are properly trained and equipped to handle the unique challenges of maintaining super lightweight aircraft. Another important consideration in the operation of super lightweight aircraft is fuel efficiency. Because these aircraft are lighter than traditional aircraft, they require less fuel to operate, which can lead to significant cost savings and environmental benefits. However, achieving optimal fuel efficiency requires careful planning and operation. This may involve optimizing flight paths, reducing weight through cargo and passenger management, and using advanced avionics and propulsion systems to improve fuel efficiency. In addition, the operation of super lightweight aircraft also requires careful attention to safety. Because these aircraft are often made from advanced materials that have different properties than traditional materials, it is important to ensure that safety protocols are in place to address any potential issues. This may involve conducting extensive testing and certification, developing emergency response plans, and ensuring that pilots and other personnel are properly trained to operate super lightweight aircraft. Finally, the operation of super lightweight aircraft also requires careful attention to environmental impact. Because these aircraft are more fuel efficient and emit less pollution than traditional aircraft, they have the potential to significantly reduce the environmental impact of aviation. However, it is important to ensure that environmental considerations are integrated into all aspects of aircraft operation, from fuel management to waste disposal. This may involve developing and implementing sustainable practices, such as recycling and waste reduction, and working with regulatory bodies to ensure compliance with environmental regulations. One of the key benefits of super lightweight aircraft technology is its ability to reduce fuel consumption and emissions. By using advanced materials and innovative manufacturing techniques, super lightweight aircraft can be made lighter and more fuel efficient than traditional aircraft. This not only leads to cost savings for airlines and operators, but also reduces the environmental impact of aviation by reducing carbon emissions and other pollutants. Another benefit of super lightweight aircraft technology is its ability to improve performance. Because these aircraft are lighter and more aerodynamic, they can fly faster and farther than traditional aircraft, while also being more maneuverable and responsive. This can be particularly important in certain applications, such as military and emergency services, where speed and agility are critical. However, there are also challenges associated with operating super lightweight aircraft. One of the biggest challenges is the cost of production. Super lightweight aircraft often require specialized materials and manufacturing techniques that can be expensive to produce. To address this challenge, manufacturers and researchers are exploring new materials and manufacturing techniques. that are more cost-effective while still providing the necessary strength and durability. Another challenge is the safety and reliability of super lightweight aircraft. Because these aircraft are made from advanced materials that have different properties than traditional materials, it is important to ensure that safety protocols are in place to address any potential issues. This may involve conducting extensive testing and certification, developing emergency response plans, and ensuring that pilots and other personnel are properly trained to operate super lightweight aircraft. In addition, the operation of super lightweight aircraft also requires careful attention to regulatory compliance. Because these aircraft often have unique properties and capabilities, it is important to ensure that they comply with all relevant regulations and standards. This may involve working closely with regulatory bodies to ensure that certification and testing requirements are met, and that all necessary permits and approvals are obtained. Super lightweight aircraft manufacturing technology has a wide range of applications in the aviation industry. One of the most promising applications is in the development of unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, for military and civilian use. Because super lightweight aircraft are lighter and more maneuverable than traditional aircraft, they are well suited for applications where agility and flexibility are important, such as surveillance, reconnaissance, and search and rescue operations. In addition, super lightweight aircraft technology can also be used to develop innovative new aircraft designs, such as blended wing and flying wing configurations, which offer improved performance and fuel efficiency. Another promising application of super lightweight aircraft technology is in the development of supersonic aircraft. Because super lightweight materials can withstand higher temperatures and stresses than traditional materials, they are well suited for use in supersonic aircraft, which require advanced materials and manufacturing techniques to withstand the high speeds and temperatures involved. In addition, super lightweight aircraft technology can also be used to develop new types of aircraft, such as vertical takeoff and landing (VTOL) aircraft, which can take off and land vertically, making them well suited for use in urban environments and other challenging terrain. However, there are also challenges associated with the adoption of super lightweight aircraft technology. One of the biggest challenges is the need for specialized training and expertise to operate and maintain these aircraft. Because super lightweight aircraft often require specialized maintenance and repair procedures, it is important to ensure that maintenance personnel and pilots are properly trained and equipped to handle the unique challenges of these aircraft. Another challenge is the need for regulatory approval and certification. Because super lightweight aircraft often have unique properties and capabilities, it is important to ensure that they comply with all relevant regulations and standards. Inside noise reduction manufacturing technology. Inside noise reduction manufacturing technology. Noise pollution is a ubiquitous problem that affects millions of people around the world. Whether it's the sound of traffic, airplanes, or noisy neighbors, excessive noise can be a significant source of stress and discomfort. Fortunately, advances in noise reduction manufacturing technology are helping to address this issue. The process of noise reduction manufacturing technology involves the creation of products and materials that minimize sound transmission or dampen noise. This technology is used in a wide range of industries, from automotive and aerospace to construction and consumer electronics. One of the key components of noise reduction manufacturing technology is the use of specialized materials. These materials are designed to absorb or reflect sound waves, reducing the amount of noise that is transmitted through them. For example, in the automotive industry, noise reduction manufacturing technology is used to create quieter car interiors. This may involve the use of specialized sound-absorbing materials, such as foam or insulation, to reduce the amount of noise that enters the cabin. In the construction industry, noise reduction manufacturing technology is used to create quieter buildings. This may involve the use of specialized materials, such as acoustic tiles or insulation, to reduce the amount of noise that is transmitted between rooms or outside the building. Another important component of noise reduction manufacturing technology is the use of advanced manufacturing techniques. These techniques allow for the creation of products and materials with precise specifications and properties. For example, 3D printing can be used to create complex geometries that are difficult to produce using traditional manufacturing methods. This can be particularly useful in the creation of acoustic materials, which often require precise shapes and sizes to be effective. In addition, computer simulations and modeling can be used to optimize the design of noise reduction products and materials. This can help to ensure that these products and materials are effective at reducing noise while also being cost-effective to produce. The impact of noise reduction manufacturing technology is significant. By creating quieter products and materials, this technology can reduce the amount of noise pollution that people are exposed to, improving their quality of life and reducing stress and discomfort. In addition, noise reduction manufacturing technology can have significant environmental benefits. By reducing the need for sound barriers or other noise mitigation measures, this technology can help to reduce the amount of waste and emissions generated by these measures. One of the most promising applications of noise reduction manufacturing technology is in the aerospace industry. Aircraft engines are a significant source of noise pollution, and noise reduction manufacturing technology can be used to create quieter engines in aircraft. For example, the use of specialized materials and advanced manufacturing techniques can be used to create quieter engine components, such as fan blades and exhaust systems. This can reduce the amount of noise that is generated during takeoff and landing, improving the quality of life for people living near airports. Another promising application of noise reduction manufacturing technology is in the consumer electronics industry. Many electronic devices, such as computers and smartphones, generate significant amounts of noise, which can be a source of annoyance and distraction. Noise reduction manufacturing technology can be used to create quieter electronic devices by using specialized materials and advanced manufacturing techniques. This can help to reduce the amount of noise that is generated by these devices, improving the user experience and reducing noise pollution in homes and offices. However, there are also challenges associated with noise reduction manufacturing technology. One of the biggest challenges is the cost of production. Many of the materials and manufacturing techniques used in noise reduction can be expensive, making it difficult to produce cost-effective products. To address this challenge, manufacturers are exploring new materials and manufacturing techniques that are more cost-effective while still providing effective noise reduction. Another challenge is the trade-off between noise reduction and other performance characteristics. For example, in the automotive industry, reducing noise may require sacrificing performance or fuel efficiency. Manufacturers must balance these competing priorities to create products that meet the needs of consumers while still providing effective noise reduction. In addition, there are also challenges associated with the implementation of noise reduction measures. For example, in the construction industry, installing acoustic materials can be difficult and time-consuming, and may require specialized expertise. To address these challenges, manufacturers and industry experts are working to develop new solutions and best practices for implementing noise reduction measures effectively and efficiently. As the demand for quieter products and materials continues to grow, the future of noise reduction manufacturing technology looks promising. Advances in materials science, manufacturing techniques, and digital design are all contributing to the development of new and innovative solutions for reducing noise pollution. One area of innovation is the use of advanced digital modeling and simulation tools. These tools can be used to optimize the design of noise reduction products and materials, ensuring that they are effective at reducing noise while also being cost-effective to produce. In addition, these tools can be used to simulate the acoustic properties of products and materials, allowing designers to identify potential issues and make adjustments before production begins. This can help to reduce the time and cost associated with prototyping and testing. Another area of innovation is the development of new materials. Advances in material science are leading to the creation of new materials that are more effective at reducing noise while also being more sustainable and environmentally friendly. For example, researchers are exploring the use of natural materials, such as plant fibers and biodegradable polymers, as alternatives to traditional synthetic materials. These materials can be produced using renewable resources and have the potential to reduce the environmental impact of noise reduction manufacturing. In addition, researchers are exploring the use of nanomaterials, which have unique acoustic properties that make them effective at reducing noise. These materials can be used in a wide range of applications, from consumer electronics to aerospace. The future of noise reduction manufacturing technology is also likely to be shaped by advances in digital manufacturing and automation. Digital manufacturing technologies, such as 3D printing, can enable the rapid and efficient production of complex parts and components. While automation can help to reduce the cost and time associated with production. Another important consideration for the future of noise reduction manufacturing technology is the need for international standards and guidelines. As the use of noise reduction products and materials becomes more widespread, it is important to develop standards and guidelines to ensure that these products and materials are effective and safe. Noise pollution has significant social and economic costs. It can reduce productivity, increase stress levels, and contribute to health problems such as hearing loss and cardiovascular disease. Noise reduction manufacturing technology has the potential to address these issues and create significant social and economic benefits. Discover the manufacturing process ultra-thin material manufacturing technology. Super-thin materials have become increasingly important in a wide range of applications, from electronics to aerospace. These materials are characterized by their extreme thinness and high surface area to volume ratio, which can lead to unique properties and performance characteristics. The process of manufacturing super-thin materials involves several key steps, including material selection, fabrication, and characterization. One of the most important steps in the process is material selection. Because super-thin materials are often used in applications where their unique properties are important, it is important to carefully select the appropriate material for the application at hand. This may involve considering factors such as the material's chemical and physical properties, its cost and availability, and its performance characteristics under different conditions. Once the material has been selected, the next step is fabrication. There are several different techniques that can be used to fabricate super-thin materials, including physical and chemical vapor deposition, electrospinning, and lithography. Each of these techniques has its own advantages and disadvantages, and the choice of technique will depend on factors such as the material being used, the desired thickness and properties of the material, and the available equipment and resources. After the material has been fabricated, the next step is characterization. This involves analyzing the material to determine its properties and performance characteristics, such as its thickness, surface area, and electrical conductivity. Characterization may involve a wide range of techniques, including microscopy, spectroscopy, and electrical measurements, as well as other specialized techniques depending on the specific properties of the material being analyzed. Overall, the process of manufacturing super-thin materials is complex and requires specialized expertise and equipment. However, the benefits of these materials, such as their unique properties and performance characteristics, make them an important area of research and development for a wide range of applications. In addition, advances in manufacturing techniques and equipment are enabling the production of these materials in larger quantities and at lower costs, which is opening up new opportunities and applications for super-thin materials. Super-thin materials have a wide range of applications in various industries, including electronics, energy, and healthcare. One of the most promising applications is in the development of electronic devices, such as flexible displays and sensors. Super-thin materials, such as graphene and carbon nanotubes, have unique electronic properties that make them well suited for use in electronic devices. These materials can be used to create flexible displays and sensors that are thinner, lighter, and more energy efficient than traditional electronic devices. In addition, super-thin materials are also being used in the development of energy storage and conversion devices, such as batteries and solar cells. The high surface area to volume ratio of these materials can lead to improved performance and efficiency in these devices, which can have significant implications for the development of renewable energy technologies. Another promising application of super-thin materials is in the development of biomedical devices and therapies. Super-thin materials, such as nanosheets and nanofilms, can be used to create implantable devices and drug delivery systems that are biocompatible and have improved performance characteristics. In addition, super-thin materials can also be used in the development of diagnostic tools, such as biosensors and imaging agents, that can enable earlier and more accurate detection of diseases. However, there are also challenges associated with the adoption of super-thin materials technology. One of the biggest challenges is the need for specialized expertise and equipment to manufacture and work with these materials. Because super-thin materials are often highly sensitive and delicate, it is important to ensure that researchers and manufacturers have the necessary expertise and equipment to handle and manipulate these materials without damaging them. Another challenge is the need for regulatory approval and certification. Because these materials often have unique properties and capabilities, it is important to ensure that they comply with all relevant regulations and standards. This may involve working closely with regulatory bodies to ensure that certification and testing requirements are met, and that all necessary permits and approvals are obtained. The impact of super-thin materials manufacturing technology on various industries has been significant. This technology has enabled the creation of materials that are thinner, lighter, and more efficient than traditional materials, while also offering improved performance and flexibility. In addition, super-thin materials technology has the potential to revolutionize the way that we think about materials. By enabling the development of new materials and opening up new applications and markets. One of the most promising areas of application for super-thin materials technology is in the development of wearable devices. Because super-thin materials are thinner and more flexible than traditional materials, they are well suited for use in wearable devices that need to be comfortable and non-intrusive. In addition, super-thin materials technology can also be used to develop innovative new materials for use in energy storage and conversion devices, such as batteries and solar cells. By using super-thin materials, researchers and manufacturers can create materials with higher energy density and efficiency, which can have significant implications for the development of renewable energy technologies. Another promising application of super-thin materials technology is in the development of biomedical devices and therapies. Super-thin materials, such as graphene and nanofilms, can be used to create implantable devices and drug delivery systems that are biocompatible and have improved performance characteristics. In addition, super-thin materials can also be used in the development of diagnostic tools, such as biosensors and imaging agents, that can enable earlier and more accurate detection of diseases. However, there are also challenges associated with the adoption of super-thin materials technology. One of the biggest challenges is the cost of production, which can be high due to the use of specialized materials and manufacturing techniques. To address this challenge, manufacturers and researchers are exploring new materials and manufacturing techniques that are more cost-effective while still providing the necessary strength and durability. Another challenge is the need for advanced infrastructure to support the use of these materials. Because super-thin materials often have unique capabilities and requirements, it is important to ensure that the necessary infrastructure, such as specialized equipment and facilities, is in place to support their use. One of the biggest challenges facing the adoption of super-thin materials technology is the need for specialized expertise and equipment. Because these materials are often highly sensitive and delicate, it is important to ensure that researchers and manufacturers have the necessary expertise and equipment to handle and manipulate these materials without damaging them. This may involve developing new training programs and certifications, as well as working with industry partners to ensure that the necessary expertise and knowledge is available. Another challenge is the need for regulatory approval and certification. Because super-thin materials often have unique properties and capabilities, it is important to ensure that they comply with all relevant regulations and standards. The process of invention of spectrophotometer technology. Spectroscopy is a scientific technique that is used to study the interaction between light and matter. This technique has a wide range of applications, from astronomy to chemistry and biology. The development of spectroscopy technology can be traced back to the 17th century, when Isaac Newton first discovered that white light could be separated into its component colors using a prism. This discovery paved the way for the development of spectroscopy, as scientists began to explore the properties of different types of light and their interactions with matter. Over the centuries, the development of spectroscopy technology has been driven by a combination of scientific curiosity and practical applications. One of the key breakthroughs in the development of spectroscopy technology came in the 19th century, when scientists began to use diffraction gratings to separate light into its component colors. This allowed scientists to study the properties of different types of light in much greater detail, and paved the way for the development of new spectroscopic techniques, such as absorption spectroscopy and emission spectroscopy. Another key breakthrough came in the 20th century, with the development of new types of light sources and detectors. This enabled scientists to study the properties of different types of light in even greater detail, and opened up new applications for spectroscopy technology, such as in the study of complex molecules and materials. The invention process of spectroscopy technology has been driven by a combination of scientific curiosity and practical applications. Scientists and researchers have worked tirelessly to develop new techniques and technologies that can be used to study the properties of light and matter in greater detail, and to apply these techniques to a wide range of applications. Today, spectroscopy technology is used in a wide range of fields, including astronomy, chemistry, biology, and materials science. It is used to study everything from the composition of stars and galaxies to the properties of complex molecules and materials, and has enabled scientists to make important discoveries and advancements in these fields. In addition, spectroscopy technology is also used in a wide range of practical applications, such as in the development of new materials, the study of environmental pollutants, and the diagnosis and treatment of diseases. There are several different types of spectroscopy techniques, each of which is suited to different applications and fields of study. Some of the most common types of spectroscopy include absorption spectroscopy. This technique is used to study the absorption of light by a material. It is commonly used in chemistry and biology to study the properties of molecules, and in astronomy to study the composition of stars and galaxies. Emission spectroscopy. This technique is used to study the emission of light by a material. It is commonly used in materials science and engineering to study the properties of materials, and in astronomy to study the composition of stars and galaxies. Raman spectroscopy. This technique is used to study the scattering of light by a material. It is commonly used in chemistry and biology to study the properties of molecules, and in materials science and engineering to study the properties of materials. Fluorescence spectroscopy. This technique is used to study the emission of light by a material after it has been excited by a light source. It is commonly used in biology to study the properties of biomolecules, and in materials science and engineering to study the properties of materials. Each of these techniques has its own advantages and disadvantages, and the choice of technique will depend on the specific application and field of study. Spectroscopy technology has a wide range of applications in various fields of study. In astronomy, spectroscopy is used to study the composition of stars and galaxies, and to gain insights into the formation and evolution of the universe. In chemistry and biology, spectroscopy is used to study the properties of molecules and biomolecules, and to gain insights into the mechanisms of chemical reactions and biological processes. In materials science and engineering, spectroscopy is used to study the properties of materials, such as their electronic and magnetic properties, and to develop new materials with specific properties and applications. In addition, spectroscopy technology is also used in various practical applications, such as in the study of environmental pollutants, and in the diagnosis and treatment of diseases. Recent advancements in spectroscopy technology have been driven by a combination of new materials, new techniques, and new applications. One of the most exciting developments in this field has been the use of nanotechnology to create new types of sensors and detectors. Nanotechnology has enabled the development of sensors and detectors that are much more sensitive and selective than traditional sensors, and that can be used to detect even trace amounts of substances in complex samples. In addition, advances in computational power and machine learning have enabled scientists to analyze spectral data more quickly and accurately, allowing for more sophisticated analysis of complex samples and systems. Furthermore, the development of portable and handheld spectroscopy devices has made spectroscopy technology more accessible and convenient for a wide range of applications, from environmental monitoring to medical diagnostics. Looking to the future, there is enormous potential for spectroscopy technology to continue to drive innovation and progress in a wide range of fields. Some of the most promising areas of development include advanced materials. Spectroscopy technology can be used to study the properties of advanced materials, such as graphene and other two-dimensional materials, and to develop new materials with unique electronic, magnetic, and optical properties. Biomedical applications. Spectroscopy technology has enormous potential for use in the diagnosis and treatment of diseases, such as cancer and Alzheimer's disease, and in the development of new drugs and therapies. Environmental monitoring. Spectroscopy technology can be used to monitor and analyze environmental pollutants, such as air and water pollution, and to develop new technologies for environmental remediation. Quantum computing. Spectroscopy technology can be used to study the properties of quantum systems, and to develop new materials and technologies for use in quantum computing and other quantum technologies. As with any emerging technology, spectroscopy technology brings with it a range of challenges and ethical considerations. One of the biggest challenges is the need for specialized expertise and equipment, which can make spectroscopy technology inaccessible to many researchers and practitioners. To address this challenge, there is a need for investment in training and education programs, as well as in the development of more affordable and accessible spectroscopy equipment. Another challenge is the potential for misuse of spectroscopy technology. For example, Spectroscopy technology could be used to develop new types of weapons or surveillance technologies that violate the privacy and human rights of individuals. To address this challenge, there is a need for ethical guidelines and regulations that ensure the responsible use of spectroscopy technology. The story of the invention of cancer early detection technology. Cancer is a disease that affects millions of people around the world, and early detection is crucial for successful treatment and survival. The development of early cancer detection technology has been a long and complex process, driven by a combination of scientific curiosity and practical applications. The story of the invention of early cancer detection technology began in the early 20th century, with the discovery of X-rays and their use in medical imaging. This breakthrough paved the way for the development of new imaging techniques, such as computed tomography, CT, and magnetic resonance imaging, MRI, which could be used to detect cancerous tumors in the body. In addition to imaging techniques, researchers also began to explore the use of biomarkers for cancer detection. Biomarkers are molecules that are produced by cancer cells and released into the bloodstream, and can be detected using a variety of techniques, such as blood tests and imaging. One of the key breakthroughs in the development of early cancer detection technology came in the 1950s, with the discovery of the Papa-Nicolau (PAP) test for cervical cancer. This test involves the collection of cells from the cervix and their examination under a microscope, and has been credited with significantly reducing the incidence of cervical cancer. In the decades that followed, researchers continued to develop new techniques and technologies for early cancer detection, such as the use of genetic testing and molecular imaging. These techniques have enabled doctors to detect cancerous tumors at an earlier stage, when they are more treatable and have a higher chance of successful treatment. One of the most promising areas of development in early cancer detection technology is the use of artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning. These technologies can be used to analyze large amounts of data, such as medical images and patient records, and to identify patterns and trends that may be indicative of cancer. In addition to technological advancements, there are also ethical considerations associated with the development and use of early cancer detection technology. For example, there may be concerns about the privacy and security of medical data, and about the potential for discrimination based on genetic information. To address these concerns, there is a need for robust data security and privacy regulations, as well as for ethical guidelines that ensure the fair and equitable use of medical data. Despite significant advancements in early cancer detection technology, there is still much work to be done to improve the accuracy and effectiveness of these techniques. One of the biggest challenges in early cancer detection is the development of screening tests that are both sensitive and specific, meaning they can accurately detect cancer while minimizing the likelihood of false positives. To address this challenge, researchers are exploring new techniques and technologies, such as liquid biopsies and breath tests, that can detect cancer at an earlier stage and with greater accuracy. Liquid biopsies involve the analysis of blood, urine, or other bodily fluids for the presence of cancer biomarkers. This technique has the potential to detect cancer at an earlier stage than traditional imaging techniques, and with less invasive procedures. Breath tests involve the analysis of volatile organic compounds, VOX, in a patient's breath, which can be indicative of the presence of cancer. This technique has the potential to be non-invasive and relatively inexpensive, and could be used for large-scale screening programs. In addition to these new techniques, there are also ongoing efforts to improve the accuracy and effectiveness of traditional screening tests, such as mammograms and colonoscopies. These efforts include the development of new imaging technologies and the use of AI and machine learning to improve the interpretation of screening results. The impact of early cancer detection technology on cancer treatment and prevention has been significant. By detecting cancer at an earlier stage, doctors are able to provide more effective and less invasive treatments, and patients have a higher chance of survival. In addition, early cancer detection technology has also led to the development of new prevention strategies, such as the use of vaccines for human papillomavirus, HPV, and hepatitis B virus, HBV, which can significantly reduce the risk of developing certain types of cancer. However, there are still significant barriers to the widespread adoption of early cancer detection technology, including cost and accessibility issues, as well as the need for greater public education and awareness about the importance of early detection. To address these barriers, there is a need for increased funding for research and development of new technologies, as well as for improved public education and awareness campaigns about the importance of cancer screening and early detection. One of the biggest challenges in the development and adoption of early cancer detection technology is the need for validation and regulation. As with any medical technology, it is important to ensure that early cancer detection tests are accurate, reliable, and safe for patients. To address these concerns, regulatory agencies such as the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, require extensive testing and validation before new tests can be approved for clinical use. This process can be lengthy and expensive, and can create barriers to the development and adoption of new technologies. In addition to regulatory challenges, there are also ethical considerations associated with early cancer detection technology. For example, there may be concerns about the potential for overdiagnosis and overtreatment, meaning that patients may receive unnecessary treatment for cancers that may never have caused them harm. To address these concerns, there is a need for guidelines and education programs that help patients and healthcare providers make informed decisions about screening and treatment options. Another ethical consideration is the potential for disparities in access to early cancer detection technology. For example, patients in underserved communities may have limited access to screening tests and may be less likely to receive timely and effective treatment. To address these disparities, there is a need for increased funding for research and development of new technologies, as well as for programs that improve access to healthcare services in underserved communities. The future of early cancer detection technology is bright, with ongoing research and development focused on improving the accuracy and effectiveness of existing tests, as well as developing new technologies and approaches to cancer screening and diagnosis. One promising area of research is the use of liquid biopsies for early cancer detection. Liquid biopsies involve the analysis of blood, urine, or other bodily fluids for the presence of cancer biomarkers. and have the potential to detect cancer at an earlier stage than traditional imaging techniques. Another area of research is the development of new imaging technologies that can detect cancer at an earlier stage and with greater accuracy. For example, researchers are exploring the use of artificial intelligence and machine learning to improve the interpretation of imaging results and to identify patterns and trends that may be indicative of cancer. In addition, there is ongoing research focused on the development of new biomarkers for early cancer detection. These biomarkers may be more specific or sensitive than existing biomarkers, and may be able to detect cancer at an earlier stage or in more specific tissues. Furthermore, researchers are also exploring the use of novel technologies, such as nanotechnology and microfluidics, for early cancer detection. These technologies may enable the development of more sensitive and selective cancer detection tests, as well as the development of new approaches to cancer treatment and prevention. The potential impact of early cancer detection technology on cancer care is significant.
Inside nanomaterials manufacturing technology. Nanomaterials are a class of materials that have unique properties and characteristics due to their small size and high surface area to volume ratio. These materials have a wide range of applications, from electronics and energy storage to biomedical and environmental technologies. The manufacturing of nanomaterials involves a complex and multidisciplinary process that includes the synthesis, characterization, and manipulation of materials at the nanoscale. One of the most common methods of nanomaterials synthesis is chemical vapor deposition, CVD, which involves the introduction of precursor gases into a reactor, where they react to form nanomaterials on a substrate. This technique is widely used for the synthesis of carbon nanotubes and graphene, as well as for the deposition of thin films for electronic and optoelectronic applications. Another common method of nanomaterials synthesis is the sol-gel process, which involves the hydrolysis and condensation of metal alkoxides to form a colloidal suspension of nanoparticles. This technique is widely used for the synthesis of metal oxide nanoparticles, such as titanium dioxide and zinc oxide, for use in photocatalytic and antimicrobial applications. Characterization of nanomaterials is a critical step in their manufacturing, as it allows researchers to understand their properties and behavior at the nanoscale. Common techniques for nanomaterials characterization include transmission electron microscopy, TEM, atomic force microscopy, AFM, and X-ray diffraction, XRD. Manipulation of nanomaterials is also an important aspect of their manufacturing, as it enables researchers to tailor their properties and functionality for specific applications. For example, surface functionalization of nanoparticles with biomolecules or polymers can improve their biocompatibility for use in biomedical applications. The manufacturing of nanomaterials also involves addressing safety concerns and environmental impact. Due to their small size and high surface area to volume ratio, nanomaterials can have unique toxicological properties that are not observed in bulk materials. Therefore, it is important to develop safe and sustainable manufacturing practices for nanomaterials. Nanomaterials have a wide range of applications in various industries, including electronics, energy, biomedicine, and environmental technologies. Due to their unique properties, nanomaterials have the potential to revolutionize these industries by providing new solutions and opportunities for innovation. In the electronics industry, nanomaterials are used for the development of new materials and devices, such as flexible displays, sensors, and transistors. For example, graphene, a two-dimensional nanomaterial, has high electrical conductivity and mechanical strength, and is being explored for use in flexible electronics and energy storage devices. In the energy industry, nanomaterials are being developed for use in solar cells, energy storage devices, and fuel cells. For example, titanium dioxide nanoparticles are being used in solar cells for their ability to absorb sunlight and generate electricity, while carbon nanotubes are being explored for use in energy storage devices, such as batteries and supercapacitors. In the biomedical industry, nanomaterials are being developed for use in drug delivery, medical imaging, and tissue engineering. For example, iron oxide nanoparticles are being used as contrast agents in magnetic resonance imaging, MRI, while gold nanoparticles are being explored for use in cancer therapy, due to their ability to deliver drugs and target cancer cells. In the environmental industry, nanomaterials are being developed for use in water treatment, air pollution control, and renewable energy. For example, titanium dioxide nanoparticles are being used in water treatment for their ability to remove pollutants and disinfect water, while carbon nanotubes are being explored for use in air filters for their ability to remove pollutants and improve air quality. However, the use of nanomaterials also raises concerns about their safety and environmental impact. Due to their small size and high surface area to volume ratio, nanomaterials can have unique toxicological properties that are not observed in bulk materials. Therefore, it is important to develop safe and sustainable manufacturing practices for nanomaterials, and to conduct thorough risk assessments to ensure their safety for human health and the environment. The commercialization of nanomaterials involves bringing them from the laboratory to the marketplace, where they can be used in various applications and industries. However, the process of commercialization can be complex and challenging, due to the unique properties and characteristics of nanomaterials. One of the biggest challenges in the commercialization of nanomaterials is the need for thorough testing and validation of their safety and efficacy. Due to their small size and high surface area to volume ratio, nanomaterials can have unique toxicological properties that are not observed in bulk materials. Therefore, it is important to conduct thorough risk assessments and toxicity studies, to ensure their safety for human health and the environment. Another challenge is the need for scalable and cost-effective manufacturing processes. Many nanomaterials are currently synthesized in small quantities in the laboratory, and there is a need for scalable and reproducible manufacturing processes to enable their commercialization. In addition, the cost of manufacturing nanomaterials can be high, due to the complexity of the synthesis and characterization processes. Furthermore, there are also challenges associated with the regulatory environment for nanomaterials. Due to their unique properties and potential risks, there is a need for clear and consistent regulatory guidelines for the manufacturing, handling, and use of nanomaterials. However, the regulatory landscape for nanomaterials can be complex and fragmented, with different jurisdictions and agencies having different requirements and standards. Despite these challenges, the commercialization of nanomaterials also presents significant opportunities for innovation and economic growth. Nanomaterials have the potential to revolutionize various industries, by providing new solutions and opportunities for improvement. For example, in the electronics industry, the use of nanomaterials can lead to the development of new materials and devices, such as flexible displays, sensors, and transistors, that can improve performance and functionality, while reducing costs and energy consumption. In the biomedical industry, the use of nanomaterials can lead to the development of new therapies and diagnostics that can improve patient outcomes and quality of life, while reducing healthcare costs. In the environmental industry, the use of nanomaterials can lead to the development of new technologies and solutions. For water treatment, air pollution control, and renewable energy, that can improve environmental sustainability and reduce the impact of human activities on the environment. The commercialization of nanomaterials has the potential to bring significant benefits to society by providing new solutions and opportunities for innovation. However, it is important to consider the ethical and social implications of this technology, and to ensure that its development and use align with societal values and needs. One of the ethical considerations associated with the commercialization of nanomaterials is the potential for unintended consequences. Due to the unique properties and characteristics of nanomaterials, there is a risk that they may have unforeseen effects on human health and the environment. Therefore, it is important to conduct thorough risk assessments and toxicity studies, and to implement appropriate safety measures to minimize the potential for harm. Another ethical consideration is the potential for unequal distribution of benefits and risks. Nanomaterials may have different impacts on different communities and populations, depending on their exposure and vulnerability. Therefore, it is important to ensure that the benefits and risks of nanomaterials are distributed equitably, and that vulnerable populations are not disproportionately affected. Furthermore, there are also social considerations associated with the commercialization of nanomaterials.